You got to be careful on the roof. That's right. That's what the Torah tells us this week's Parsha. The mitzvah of Micah, when someone builds a home, you got to place a fence, a guardrail around the roof so that no one falls. You know, it's interesting to note. The Torah tells us, Kisivna bayis chodosh, when you build a new home. Why do you have to say chodosh? Usually when you build a home, it's new. You're building it now. Not only that, if you have an old home, it also needs a Micah fence. So why are you telling me bayis chodosh? Another question. It says Vasisa Micah ligagecha for your roof. But the truth is, if you have a balcony, if you have another dangerous place somewhere, somewhere in the house someone can fall, you need a fence also. Why specifically does the Torah say ligagecha your roof? And last but not least, the Torah says Ki yipol hanoifel mimenu, when the faller will fall from it. Why are you calling him hanoifel, the faller, if he never fell yet? The Lubavitcher Rebbe explains something fascinating. The Rebbe tells us that every single neshama comes from spiritual heights into a physical world. In the words of the Zohar, mi igra rama, from a lofty rooftop, libira mikta, to a deep pit. And once the neshama is here in this world, it's naturally being pulled downward. But the Torah says about this person, even though he's a neifel, his neshama fell down here, he's able to build. Not only is he able to build a home, he's able to build a bayis chodosh, something genuinely new. The very Yid that's living in a world that's pulling him downward is able to transform it, creating something spiritually new. But the Torah tells us a condition. It says Ligagecha has to be a roof. The roof, as we know, is the highest part of the house. Beruchnius, that means the mind. That directs the way we live. When we engage with the world, our roof, our mind, it needs a fence, it needs a guardrail. We need boundaries. Otherwise, the very world that we're in, that we're trying to elevate, can pull us downward. So build that fence around your mind. Don't let those outside influences of the world come in. And speaking of building a bayis chodosh, may we be zeichet to celebrate and see the ultimate bayis chodosh, the third Beis HaMikdash, with the coming of Mashiach. Have a wonderful Shabbos.